Well, Sam Kephart is with us again, and Sam, we're just musing in the studio today about extended terms for United States presidents. And some of us would say, well, it might not have been a bad thing if Ronald Reagan, in his prime, could have had another term. FDR, as we know, had 3+, but there's something new on the horizon. It's like the Obama Forever movement.
Yeah, there's a congressman in New York's 15th district. I forget the guy's name. He has a Hispanic name, and he has submitted a bill. It's actually pending review of committee. Now, who knows what will happen to it, but there is an actual real bill in this latest Congress suggesting and requesting that that stricture on 2 terms for a president be removed, which potentially would give us Obama forever. And I have a huge problem with that.
Gee, that's surprising. It amazes me that we're talking about the prospect of another 4 years of Obama. Isn't that really enough?
4 years has been too many, actually, in my case. And I don't know if any of you saw the movie The Exorcist, but I'm kind of looking like I wish I had some of that green pea soup to projectile vomit over in the direction of the camera right now. That's how I feel about it.
Ed, would you call in the cleaning crews, because I think we're going over a cliff here. You know, many people would say, Sam, that Barack Hussein Obama, whether he's a legitimate U.S. citizen and or president or not, has done more damage to the United States of America and to the Constitution, more damage than any other single person in our history.
Gordon, to anyone who's done the research, and I don't know how many of your viewers have done the research, President Obama's mentor was a card-carrying member of the American Communist Party.
And the name of that mentor?
Frank, what is Frank's last name? Anyhow, he was
Sinatra? No.
No, not Frank. But it's out there. In any event, his mentor from the time he was 6 on up till he went off to college was a person who was known to be, and actually I've seen the copy of his card, Frank Marshall Davis.
Okay.
Frank Marshall, M-A-R-S-H-A-L-L Davis. And he was a writer. I think he wrote for the American Communist newspaper, whatever the name of that newspaper was. And he was a confirmed socialist and a card-carrying member of the American Communist Party. This was his mentor as he was growing up. Then he goes and studies with Saul Alinsky, and he's friendly with this Bill
Ayers.
Bill Ayers. I mean, do you not get a picture here? And it's funny because when people are confronted with the facts, we have this thing called normalcy bias that enters in. Well, what's normalcy bias?
Well, that's for you and I to talk about. Normalcy might be. Might be.
I never claimed normal.
Okay, me too.
Normalcy bias is when, generally it's in a social setting, when a group of people, say our voters, are confronted with what we might call a black swan event, meaning something that's unanticipated or doesn't really occur to people that could really happen. You know, like in the days of Noah, nobody really thought the earth would flood, right? And they see this guy building a big ark, this vessel. In any event, so people's normalcy, meaning, well, because this has never happened before, it's not possible that we could have a socialist or
it's
a
stuck in the
communist as a
status
president.
quo.
Correct.
That's
it doesn't occur. In other words, their consciousness, their filters on reality won't allow that possibility in. And I think normalcy bias is a huge problem right now. So we can get upset with Obama and the Democrat and Republican leaders, but frankly, I hold the voters, the people who are, pardon the expression, dumbass, uninformed people that don't do their homework.
There you go again, pressing our censor limit. But you are right. I have to give you that.
I mean, would you handle a firearm if you didn't take some basic training with it? And basically, our leadership is the firearm for our country.
Yeah,
what am I missing here?
Well, you know, as people are listening to us have this conversation right now, I hope they're getting some entertainment value out of this conversation. But I hope that they're thinking about the prospect of even more Obama or more Obama-like leadership. And it will come when voters will not be able to grasp the pending reality. So chew on that for a week or so, and Sam and I will be back to talk more.